Hello, welcome to the stream. Yes, we are going to be creating Terraria in TypeScript. I've decided to stream my progress, and yeah, this should be fun. I don't actually know why I'm doing this. I decided that I'm going to. Mainly because I was bored. Anyway, let's just start. Let's just get straight into this. So I'm going to create my index.html. I'm not going to be using WebGL today because I'm still learning that. None of you guys know that actually. I was learning that a couple of days ago actually. Yeah. Yeah, let me just import a script. Let's just make it at main.js. What am I doing? TSC dash init. There we go. Cool. Now let's add in lib. I think it's ES5 DOM. And there was something else. Oh, you know that's good. Never mind. That's good. We'll allow JS, I guess. Out file main.js. Source map. And let's see. We're gonna need to change. Was it target? Am I changing it? No. ES5. Where am I putting this? I can't remember. Yeah, let me just open File Explorer. I did it in my WebGL tsconfig. Let's see here. It's module. Okay. That makes more sense. Module. Change that to AMD. We have source map true out file root directory. Where is that? That's gonna be our root directory. Let's remove comments as well. And I guess that's it. Yeah, no, this is good. This is fine. Okay, I guess we can just start to code now. Let's create our app.ts. Actually, we're gonna start this by going tsc space dot. dash dash watch. There we go. Okay. Namespace Terraria. Ooh, I'm already excited. That sounded so bad. I was cringy. I'm sorry for that. Let's just export our class. This is in the wrong folder. Let's just call it core. Screw it. Engine. Basically following the tutorial that I was learning for WebGL. It was a great tutorial, but I'm going to be using 2D rendering context. I don't care. 2D rendering context is superior. You cannot change my mind. That's a lie. It's not. There are actually many disadvantages that I'm probably going to search up. Shush, no one needs to know that. Anyway, let's just say engine, and we'll have a constructor. I know the public here is unnecessary, but I'm doing it anyway from now on. I'm doing it anyway from now on. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Just have we're gonna need a bunch of private variables. Title, type of string, and is it worth creating a vector? Actually, let's create. Oh no, math.ts. Namespace Terraria export class vector2. And I guess we could also have size2 so that we don't have to use the X and Y. Would be yeah, no, I'm gonna keep it like that. Height, and then I guess we could have our erect class. Vector public size. No, it's position first. That's good, I believe. So we'll have another thing. So private size 2, and yeah, no, that's pretty good. Engine equals to a new Terraria.engine, and then engine.init, or engine.start. So the size B. What's a good size? Let's have a look at some aspect ratios. Actually, we could just say inner width and inner height. Means we're gonna add some style to our index. Also, is this compiling? Ah, could not find. Okay. Then I must have done something wrong. Hold on. So I can't find module path, or cannot resolve path blank. Do I need a... I think I do. Yeah, I need a package. npm init -y. Because it shouldn't really matter what we have. Should it? Maybe. I don't actually think it's that. Because if I just run this again... Ah, yeah. Yeah. There it is again. Let's have a look at our tsconfig again. So target is ES5, ES5 and DOM, that's all good. Take away this allow.js. So the module is AMD, the root directory is our current directory. Our out file is main.js. It's a source map, yes, we're removing the comments. That one's just... Yep, that's also... Is it source root that we're missing? Ah, yeah, it is. Source root. And hopefully that fixed it, actually. I'm not an expert with Typescript configurations. Really? No? Is it just TSC dash watch? Of course it is, because that makes sense, because I'm trying to run a file that doesn't exist. Okay, that was dumb on my behalf. Let's open live server. Damn, we're like 16 minutes in and I'm already being dumb. Okay, let's make sure we don't have any errors. I have an error? Oh, that's normal. That's fine. Okay. Guess we can also have our resize event. Window.on resize engine resize. What is this? Ah, yes. Public resize. And we'll just say this dot size. Dot width equals to our inner width. Our inner height. And then I And yeah, we need to create our canvas. Private underscore canvas is going to be the type of an HTML canvas element. We'll create the element. That is a text node. Create element canvas as HTML canvas element to ensure that it is. This just, yeah, no, it's fine. We're just going to ensure it anyway. Let's say this dot canvas dot width equals to our size width, and same with our height. Cool. And when we start, we'll actually call the resize event just to make sure that it's all working. We'll have a void for loop, and we'll request our animation frame for this dot loop, and we'll make sure that we can access this. And stuff like changing the title, for example, document dot title equals this dot title, and also document dot body and child's this dot canvas. Okay, let's go ahead, check this. Oh yeah, we need to change some styles, that's correct. I'm not going to link it to anything, so I'm just going to add a style, so HTML and body. It's the margin that we need to get rid of. And we'll get rid of padding too, in case something happens. And we'll say overflow hidden. Cool. Yep, canvas is here with the proper size. That's nice. So let's draw some colors. Let's get some colors in this. So I guess we'll create a graphics folder, and in there we'll have utils. I know this is not how Terraria does it, but we want something like it. We're not we're not trying to remake it in TypeScript. Let's just call this what else could we have in here? I would just call it utils, doesn't really matter anyway. So the public constructor for this is going to take in canvas, HTML canvas. I guess we'll export a var for CTX, which is going to be, what is it, context rendering, no, canvas rendering context 2D. There we go. CTX equals to underscore canvas dot get context 2D as canvas rendering context 2D. Actually, we have to say this stuff. I think that's all we'll need to do. Actually, we'll just public static init, and we'll make it take in the HTML canvas element and do it that way, rather than making a constructor that's only going to do it once. We'll just create a static. So now that's another thing that we need to initialize. So we'll say graphics utils.init. This dot underscore canvas. Now we should have access to our context rendering, which should be good. Let's see. I guess we could just put in our loop for now. ctx dot fill rect 005050. Hey, we have a square. Cool, first square. How long did that take us? Like half an hour? Wow. Okay then, that took way too long. Damn, that's kind of sad actually. I want to try and get let's just try and get world generation in. So if that's my goal, I guess we'll get a to-do.md. Now I already forgot how to do lists in MD. Totally not me searching it up right now. Okay. We'll have our column name. Actually, we'll have our project name. A simple Terraria clone made in Typescript. And then we'll have to do and done. I do like this little check mark that they have in it. That's pretty cool. We haven't done anything, so nothing's gonna be in there. Actually, we'll just have it here. We'll just say, we'll call it to do. Okay, make or render textures. Create character. Make collisions. Obviously, I'm not doing all of this in one stream. Make collisions. What else are we gonna do? World generation. I guess we'll say like Perl noise. Can we do that in TypeScript? Perl and noise, let's see. I think I'll just take like a library. Okay, yeah, no, I'll just take this here and we'll put it in world, and so say generation. We'll just beautify. I can't speak English today. Taken from by Ima Kashko. Okay, this is a lot of things to do. I think I'm gonna start working on this one. Do I have like a markdown viewer? I do. Open to the side. That's a bit ugly. Guess I have to. Okay. Well, I guess I can just say I got that ticked off. Oh, wait. If I can just add an X there, I can add my tick, can't I? Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna keep that tick handy. Gotta keep that in mind. Okay. We should just be able to create some generation. Before we do that, I guess we're gonna need to render graphics, which means we're gonna need some sort of image renderer. Actually, I forgot to check if that changed the title. Okay, it did. Never mind. Let's just say textures.ts, the namespace, Terraria, and we'll export us. Let's see here. What should we take in? Take in a source. Should it be? I don't know. I think it should just be like a. There should be a texture loader, and that will return a texture. I don't know. I'll be right back. I just need to quickly go do something. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, while I was gone, I just remembered that I also need to have some sort of UI system. So, I also am planning to do that today. So, UI system, and I think I might try and do that depending how long this takes. But I want to try and get those done today. Hopefully. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Worth a shot. So the texture... We'll actually make this private instead. And we'll just have a public static load from the source. Oh, from a source. And this will return the type of texture. If not src, or if src equals to just an empty string, throw a new error. Detected a path, but got nothing. Then otherwise we'll just return a new texture with this source. And what should it take? Actually, should I just use images? I think I'm just gonna use images. Textures, just like plain images without having this loader. Actually, no, we'll have a texture loader, but instead of giving us a texture, we'll give an image. Which isn't a thing, is it? Wait, we can say new image, right? New image. Okay, so we can. And it's gonna ask for a width and a height or undefined. But what is this? It's an HTML image element. Okay, so HTML image element. Gonna take this, let img equals to this new image, and then we'll just set the source, be our source, and we'll return that image. That should be good to go. So let's try and get some... Let's quickly actually clear the screen before we do anything. And then we'll say ctx dot draw image texture dot load. I'll just say images, or let's say data slash textures, and then test.png. I don't know, something like this. And then we'll give it a position, and we'll give it a width and a height. So we'll say data textures. Let's just open this up now. Let's get an image. I don't know, let's just get... Let's see what images we actually have that I could use as a test. You know what would be fitting? Let me just check to make sure. Okay, that is the correct image. This would be fitting. And it's also JPEG, so I'm going to change it to that. JPG. Okay. Let's start. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to start this again. I was just offered for my friend to make some sprites for Terraria. Oh, that's funny. Terraria. I have no friends. Oh. Hola. Whatever you want. I don't really care. If you want to make new ones and have the time to, go ahead. Otherwise, you can just like find some. Yay! It's fitting because it's a Terraria logo. Hold on, let me just make this a little bit bigger. There we go. Terraria logo. Terraria logo. Hello, Storm. How are you? I have no clue when you sent that and whether or not you're here. Hi. Hello. I might make a moderator. I'm probably not gonna do that. I don't trust anyone. That's kinda sad. Okay. Let's create some word gen, but before we do that, let's get a hex. Oh, that's Steam. Hex color. No, I don't want to say that. Hex color picker. Let's get sort of a sky. I know you mod for Asher, but I do not trust you right now. You have to prove it to me, okay? I'm sorry. You have to prove it to me. Guess we don't need this clear rect if we're just gonna fill the screen in anyway, but it's probably just good practice too. And I'm gonna do it anyway, because I don't care. 0, 0, and in the size. Okay. Okay, we do now have a sky blue. How do I prove it? I don't know, man. You gotta figure that out. Oh, that's a bit gimmicky, isn't it? Also, I do like this resizing. How it will resize. Oh, do I have an error? Define is not defined. Utils.ts. What? What? Okay, that has nothing to do with me. What do you mean define is not defined? There's nothing there. I'm putting it in a class. Or in a namespace, actually. Sorry, that's the wrong word. Everything looks fine to me. I don't know what you're on. I'm sorry, Typescript. Oh, I put a breakpoint. What? I don't know what you're on. I'm sorry, TypeScript. You're a bit weird. Let's get a different color. I do want to add in a parallax background sometime soon. But I don't exactly know what. I want to make. Ooh, I also need to make a day-night cycle, don't I? I think this should also be. No, it doesn't matter if it's a variable. Okay. Oh, that's changing the title. Terraria like game. Okay, let's create some generation, I guess. Question is, how do I use this? Perlin noise. I forgot how to use Perlin noise. Yeah, let's see. What do I use for music? It's chill and I want it. Oh my gosh. It's a lo-fi hip hop thing that I found. Speaking of which, I'm 47 minutes through this. Jeez. Okay. Let's make sure we have this looped so I don't have to go back and forth. Okay, what am I gonna call this? Let's say, what am I gonna call this? What is the generator gonna be? We have generation. We're gonna need some tiles as well. So namespace Terraria dot tiles so that we don't have any mashups. Export class tile. What is going to be identified as a tile? Since there are going to be a lot of tiles, I think a tile should have the following properties. It's going to have a strength, so public strength. It's going to be a number, which will default it to 0, which is going to be an instamine. Probably not the best idea. So say strength, and then we'll have okay, so strength is going to determine if it can be blown up, if it's, or what pickaxe it's going to use, what pickaxe it requires to use, I guess, and I think that's it. Yeah. Now we're gonna also need. What are we gonna need? Strength. We're gonna need an image, so texture. We're gonna also need. So we need a texture. I guess we can have an active variable. You work in squares and nothing else. That's fine. I guess 8 by 8, which means I am going to need to do some pretty cool stuff. Let's just say it's always active, and then I guess that's all we really need for now. Probably a lot more that we need. Okay, what if it's something like an acorn? Like a sapling, something that is planted. Say you have crops. watch. I guess we could say time since I can't spell. I'm just gonna call it time, and that's gonna be a number. We're gonna set that to 0. So the constructor is just going to give us the texture. We'll just say this dot texture equals to the texture, and we'll have a render method, and this will just say ctx.drawImage texture, and it's called position. That's also something that I need. So pause, say vector2. Size is going to be just 8 by 8, so we can create a private variable. Vector2. And actually, we'll just make this public here so we can access it from anywhere and not have that stuff. Actually, same goes with this texture element because it's required. So that's nice. Size, that's what we need. Private. I guess we could just make a private static size, being the type of a size2, and just setting it to 8 by 8. Actually, we'll make it a public static. I'll say tile size. Something that we can use anywhere, because we're going to need that for collisions and maybe... Yeah, no collisions, just collisions, I think. Probably later on. Okay, let's just, this stop pause. Not this dot size, it's going to be tile size dot width. And then the same goes for the height. Not that it really matters. Actually, we can just set it to a number, can't we? Doesn't really matter. Tile size. And I guess we'll also have a public type, which is going to be a tile type. Oh, I just realized, how are we going to do connections between blocks? Or not connections between blocks. Sort of like connections between blocks. I will worry about it later. I will just say tile type.none, which now we have to create an enum for. Now I'm just gonna have some other options like grass and dirt, just for now. I guess we could just create a world.ts and have namespace at Fort class world. I am guessing my friends want to play Terraria with me. I'm gonna continue working on this until the last person that we're waiting for is actually alive. That's a joke. He is alive. I mean, like online. He is most definitely. Is he alive? Nah, he's alive. He was in my chat. He was in my chat. He was in my chat. Okay, public constructor. Now this is gonna be the difficult part because we're gonna need a two-dimensional array. So I guess we'll just say private world underscore world. Private underscore world and here, let's change tiles to be an ID system. So dirt will be 1, grass will be no, grass will be 1, dirt will be 2, and none will be 0. So world is going to be a tiles.tile type array, 2D array rather. And unlike Java, I'm pretty sure we can't just go this dot world equals to a new tile types 2D array. No, we can't. So a 2D array. Okay, so we'll just have a private net void that will just go for let I equals 0, or actually, let's say x equals 0, and x is lesser than, and that's where we need something like a world size. So public static world size equals to a new size 2. I don't know how big we're gonna how big is a small Terraria world? That's how big we're gonna make it. Jeez, that is huge. Okay, so it's 3,500 by 800, or 1,800. Oh wait, no, that's not that big. Oh, that's in feet. Oh, I wanted in tiles. So that's just gonna take it down to... Ah, there we go. So that's a normal tiny world, or... We want a small expanded, I believe it is. But there was only two... Oh. Okay, no. So it is just... Ah, okay, so it's... This is a better world size. What? Or 4,200 by 1,200. So take the world size. And we'll... Oh, I don't know, I cut that. We'll increase it by 1, not... There. And actually, that's not gonna... Oh, that's gonna kill our PCs, is it? Also, this has to be Y. Let's hope this doesn't kill my computer. So, this requires us to... And for the Y, we need to say this dot world, and then at the index of Y, we'll create a new array, and then this dot world at the index of YX, we'll just set the tile type to be... Let's set it to be Ross, so it should all be 1. So let's call this initialization function. And so inside of engine, when we start, we'll create a new world. And we'll set that to be null for now. Oh geez, this is... Oh geez, we got 2 errors. What is it? Define is not Terraria.world is not a constructor. Export class world, public constructor. What do you mean it's not a constructor? Okay. I'm gonna leave this for now. I'll come back later because my friends want to play Terraria. We're going to be fighting what they like to call the Squid God. I have no clue why they're calling it that. They are strange creatures. Well, on that note, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.